Oh, welcome back to 13 Cast.
Welcome back.
Welcome back. It's 2 a.m. 2:30 here.
It's
Oh my God.
8:39 here.
I'm sleepy.
Did you wake up early today?
Not really, actually. Like around 10. But I'm still tired from the tequila party that I had the other day. Oh my God.
Were you on TV today or something? I saw a tweet.
Yeah.
So
I was
what it?
actually watching it couple hours ago. It was like around 8, 9-ish. Yeah. It was some how to say, program about, we watch like some weird videos, like internet, not memes, but like videos around the world.
Okay.
And then we reacted to them.
Oh.
It was boring. But it's so weird to see yourself on TV.
Yeah.
Like, also, it was so random again, because I never ask from my company that I always forgot to ask when it's gonna be aired.
Oh.
And I just saw the title when I put TV on. I was like, oh, what the fuck? I am on this program. What the fuck?
Also, it wasn't like
random.
it wasn't filmed today. No.
No.
No. Okay.
It was filmed like almost 1 month ago.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, and it's weird because like usually they know what time it's gonna be on air, but sometimes they don't have the time or even the date, so they just say like ask later.
And then you forget to ask.
Yeah, and I always forget. It's so funny because many of my friends, they just send me messages like, oh, I saw you on TV. I'm like, what the fuck?
You're like, okay, nice to know.
I'm like, oh, got him. Or they send like screenshots and they're like, ha, got him. So it's funny. And you know what's the funniest thing?
Yeah.
I don't even have a TV.
So how do you watch it today?
At my friend's place.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, oh my God. It's so weird. I should get a TV.
Well, where do you need TV anyway? Like, I have a TV, but I never actually like watch TV. I only use it for my PlayStation, and not for PlayStation. Like, most of the time when I'm playing, I have a cable like going all the way from my PS4 to my one of these monitors here, because I can sit on my chair and simultaneously use the PC if I need to. So
yeah. Like, who even watches TVs nowadays? Well, I think like Japanese TV is still kind of entertaining, like compared to
really different than Western.
Yeah, it's
TV.
really different. Yeah, they like that because the game shows and they're really different. Yeah, but like I think only reason why I would get TV is to watch movies.
Yeah.
You know, from a big screen.
Well, that's true.
Otherwise, I don't really.
Because you only have like a laptop, right?
Yeah, yeah. So it would be weird to, not weird, but like I think it's better to watch movies from a big screen.
That's true. But even like if I watch movies like by myself, I never use the TV.
Oh, really?
For some reason, I don't like, because it's just easier to sit on my chair.
Yeah,
TV,
that's true.
Then I have to like go sit on my bed, and it's like not that comfortable. So
yeah. But you have what was the fucking chair called? Fat Boy, or was it Fat Boy?
Yeah, but it's like a cheap knockoff version of the real Fat Boy, and it's not really a Fat Boy.
Oh.
Like, it's a slim boy, because it's it's slim boy because it's like a small version of the actual. Like, I would want an actual Fat Boy, because those are like comfortable.
They're
the
fucking
one that
good.
I have is not, like, it's.
If I like the one that you have, it's not that thick boy, but it's still I like it. I like it. It's so chill.
I mean, talking about the PS4, like I recently, well, not recently, it was a while back when God of War came out. I bought it, then I started playing it. And I want to,
really?
I want to play it, but I just haven't like had, because you need to be on a certain, you know, mindset
Mood.
to actually play games, and then you can't do anything else. And then I just haven't like had any, you know, proper time to play the game, and it's been like months.
What the fuck? I didn't even know that you have the game.
Yeah,
because I wanted to play.
Then I also
God of War.
Well, you can play when you come here, or we can play together.
Yes, let's play. Yeah.
Maybe
we can stream.
Yeah, we can stream actually.
Yeah, it would be fun. Yeah.
And then, like, I bought the Detroit Become Human as well, and started playing that as well. Even though I feel bad because I haven't played the God of War first, because I bought it before I got the Detroit.
Yeah, the Detroit. When was the release of Detroit?
I think it was maybe like a week or two ago or something. It was really recently.
I think I saw like some trailers.
Yeah.
About the game like long time ago.
Yeah. Like they announced it maybe even back in 2016 in E3 or something like that.
Yeah, because I remember I was interested about the theme, because isn't it like AI?
Yeah. It's like
kind of like
robots.
Robot future.
Yeah. Like the team, and I love that kind of gameplay that you have. Like when you make a choice, it affects the story, and there's like it like we played. What was it? Until Dawn, right?
Until Dawn, yeah.
But it's like really next level of from
like more
Dawn. Like you can even play more. There's more opportunities and more like avenues to follow, so to speak.
Yeah, because Until Dawn was really short, and it didn't have that much. Like
it was more
choices,
of a you know, a movie that you just choose. Basically, it was good, but it's still like
it was very good. Yeah, I think it was too short.
Yeah,
like didn't we play it in one day?
Yeah, in one night actually.
Yeah, one
maybe
night. Yeah,
7 hours or something.
Yeah, but that's boring. Like I want games to last like forever.
Yeah. But so far, like I played maybe few hours of Detroit, and it seems like really good, like the story and everything, and it looks really good. Like it's really next level graphics.
How is the like? Is it only like story based, or is it like? Do you have to? Is there like combat?
I don't
fighting
know it. I think it's
you
just
didn't play
like
that much.
Story, like you play different characters actually in the game. It's not spoiling anything, but like it starts with one character and you play this one scene, and then it changes to another character, and you play this scene, and then it changes to a third character, and then it goes back to the first character. That's how far I got.
It's really nice.
It's like interesting. I think the stories, I'm not sure because I haven't been like looking any gameplay or anything, because I don't want to get like spoiled of the story.
Yeah.
But I think like all of them come together in a way, like because I've seen some like trailers and some like gameplay from E3 and stuff like that. So
yeah.
I think it's gonna be good.
Oh, but that's really like it's interesting, and it's like kind of like new way to play the game.
But it's as Ku explained it, like it really fucked her up, so to speak, because you have a choice. You can save people or you can kill people, and you can make that's like really can weigh on you, so to speak.
I would make so bad choices. I make so bad choices in my own life, so I would make so shitty choices in that game. Oh my god, it would be a disaster.
I should play it, but we should definitely play God of War when you.
Yes, because I used to love, like, I think I played, like, I can't remember, was it like the first God of War, but I was playing God of War on PSP.
Oh.
Like back in 2000.
Back in the days. With the boys.
In the days. With the boys, with the gang. I think it was like 2009 or 10.
Yeah.
Maybe. If I'm not wrong. But it was so fucking good.
I actually never played any of the older God of Wars before. I was just like really drawn to the new God of War because obviously it looks really good and it's like story-driven narrative game in a way also. So that's really
and the fighting is so it's so nice.
Yeah,
I love it. And it's
it looks really good, like the game.
Yeah, it's like gore.
Good. Yeah,
I love it. Yeah.
Actually, I just googled, not God of War, but I googled Jason Momoa. Do you know who he is?
No.
He played the Dothraki king, the Dothraki leader in Game of Thrones season 1.
Ah,
they're like the big muscly guy.
Yeah.
Well, anyway,
guy,
like I was just randomly like watching some interviews of him because he's like really funny guy actually, even though he's his role in Game of Thrones is like really serious. Anyway, like I googled him because I was searching like how old he is. He's 38. But
really?
Anyway, like there was some like news article about I'm not sure, I didn't open, I just saw the headline. It was like people have been talking about God of War series, like
that would
like
be nice. Or like movie.
Or movie or something, and that Jason Momoa would play the main character because he kind of looks like him.
Actually, if he would be bald and like because he's already like jacked. It would be. I would love to see maybe not series, but at least a movie.
Yeah, I hope they don't like fuck it up though.
Yeah,
because usually like movie adaptations are so bad from games.
Yeah,
so.
Is there a movie about Assassin's Creed?
Yeah, and that sucks.
Yeah,
I watched the movie and it was so bad.
Yeah, because you like the games, right?
Yeah, I mean, not the recent ones, but like the Assassin's Creed, like the second one, and then game Brotherhood, and then Revelations, and that's like a trilogy.
Yeah, like the first one. Yeah,
the first one was kind of like they were figuring out how the actual Assassin's Creed thing works. So that game sucks. I tried to play it, but it sucks.
It's bad.
But the second and third and fourth one, like in a row, like because it's a one story from one character, and the story was so good. So that's why it's. And they made a remaster version of that, like those 3 games also. I didn't buy it
for PS4.
I kind of want to buy it because that was like the best of the best. And after that, the whole franchise kind of went to shit. I played like Assassin's Creed 3, kind of sucked. It wasn't.
What was the game? I saw that you played one. It had like weird theme, like what was it? I can't fucking remember. But it looks so like, because the original theme is like the Assassins, right?
Mm.
But it was like not pirate, but it was like some weird like.
They also
mix.
have a pirate version. I think I played.
Was it?
Yeah, it was. I think it was that, but
yeah, it was so weird.
People say that the pirate themed like Assassin's Creed is one of the best ones. I tried to play it, but even though like I'm kind of I can't say I'm into pirates, but pirates can be cool. Like it could be a cool game, but there's so much of you just steering a fucking boat or fighting with a boat in a water. I'm not interested in that, like boat battling. So I was like, I don't want to play this game. So
yeah, because isn't the original idea like you can jump?
Yeah. You kind of like parkour. On buildings and stuff like that.
That's really nice.
And, jump from high places and like Renaissance buildings and the time like where it's like where the game is and everything. So
yeah, like the mood is really nice.
But like it went so far from that I was like, I don't.
Yeah, that's Yeah, it ruins the franchise. Not franchise, but like the overall.
But it kind of ruined the franchise also. Like, they like made, there was new ways for you to like, kind of like the mechanics of the games went better, obviously, but like some, like, I don't know, it just wasn't for me. Like the third one, it's weird, the naming scheme, because there's Assassin's Creed 2, which is good, and then there's the Brotherhood and Revelations, which are good, and then came the 3. Like, I don't know why the naming thing is so weird, but anyway, the 3 was like in America when, I think it was like a time when, I can't remember, where there was like Indians and, you know, that's kind of stuff. But there was like no tall buildings to climb on. So I was like, fuck? What is this? Where's my parkour? Like the landscape was boring. Really boring. There's just like forest, and well, you could jump on trees, but it was boring.
And also, could you like jump on those like horse?
Yeah.
How the fuck do you say, like the like vehicles before cars?
Yeah.
With the horses and with the carriages. Shit. Yeah, the carriages. Yeah. But that's so fucking boring.
But it was boring. I think I never actually even finished that game.
Is there any new games that you're looking forward?
Well, obviously,
the Last of Us too. Yeah, Last of Us.
Like the gameplay looked so good. Like,
yeah, E3. Yeah, I saw it too. It was really nice. And it's also the story is so nice. With Last of Us.
And I think, like, Naughty Dog always delivers. Well, sure, I'm biased because I'm Naughty Dog fanboy, so to speak. But anyway, like, they didn't, like, they made the first game, and the ending is a little bit like open. I don't want to say anything if someone hasn't played it, but anyway, it's like it's like open for a sequel, kind of, but they never said that they're gonna do a sequel, and then it took like many years until they announced it, and even now they are not playing it safe, so to speak. They just want to tell the best story that they believe is the best story to tell. So I think that it's gonna be good anyway, because they're not playing it safe. Like, they're taking risk, and they're really, like they say, if the first story is about love, the second story is about hate and revenge. So I'm like really interested to see like where it's headed, because it's gonna be like super dark and violent, and you know.
And like, I think it's good that they don't do like the same theme, because then it's gonna be,
then it would be just the same game, like
over again.
So it's kind of like would be boring. I understand why some people, maybe they just want to play the same game, but like, that's not progress. Like, they should do like explore other avenues.
For example, imagine if they would make Bloodborne 2. It would be so boring if it would be the like same, of course, same kind of vibe and like the mood, but like it has to be like something different. Then it's gonna be interesting.
Like different set of time, or different set of like landscape or something, because it can't be the same kind of places, you know. Because
otherwise it would be really fucking boring.
It looks really good, but it would still be boring, because we have the first one. So
already. So are you excited about what was it, Death Stranding?
Death Stranding. Kind of like, not too much, but I'm excited to see what's it gonna be about. Like,
I saw some memes. I saw some memes about it. It's like, what was it, like walking simulator?
Because the gameplay was just walking and you're carrying stuff.
I was laughing so much. I was like, oh my god. But I think that's their like strategy, that they don't spoil too much about like the gameplay, so people will be like really surprised, or they're like master trolls and they just, it's like walking simulator.
And people pay,
with a story.
Pay like $60 for walking simulator.
And then they're like, got him.
Got him.
It's not stupid who sells, it's stupid who buys. Oh,
I mean, games are expensive, but I understand why they are expensive.
Yeah, because
there's so much work like nowadays.
Yeah.
It's not just like, I think the whole like gaming industry has changed, because like if you take God of War, for example, or like the newest Uncharted or whatever, like new game, they always have like, they bring in actors and they like have the mocap stage where they like capture all the movement for the
nowadays
and it's like so much more than it used to be, because we have the technology now that we can do that.
Because it was only like animation before, but now it's like real, like
actual people,
emotions,
actors and stuff.
Yeah, it's so funny. Like how it changed. But I think like, imagine the time that they use to make games. They spent like 5 years. But that's why I get it, why it's expensive. But imagine us, even though we would use 2 years to make album, we still sell it fucking $10 album. So cheap. Music is so fucking cheap.
Yeah, and people are not ready to like pay.
Yeah, they're like, what the fuck? I don't want to pay fucking $10. Like, fuck you.
Or even like, I don't want to pay this €1 for this single. I'm just gonna like,
one song.
Come on.
I don't have money. Like, bitch, just leave one hamburger and buy our single. Fuck off. Like we use.
People are so cheap.
Yeah, I know, right? And it's,
imagine how much time and effort like all the artists use for their music.
Yeah.
And people are just like, I don't have money.
Like, I don't have money. Like shut the fuck up.
Then don't listen at all.
Yeah, and it's like, especially like people who say like, I'm a fan of your music, then like, but I can't support you. I will support you, but I don't have money. Like, I understand if people don't have money, but it's not much to ask if you ask like someone to buy your song, which is like not even $1.
Yeah, I mean, I do understand if it's like merchandise, like a hoodie that costs like €60 or something. Then I understand.
Then
not all people have like money, and they don't. If it's not even their style, they don't want to buy it. But you know.
Yeah. Then it's fine. Yeah.
Freaking 99 cents or 90 cents for a single is like.
Yeah.
Okay, sure.
It's like you can't even buy soda pop with that price.
Exactly.
So it's nothing. That's why, because I've come across with people who say like, I really like your work and I support you, but they don't buy the single. They just listen to it from YouTube or download it.
I mean, YouTube gives us money, but still, it's not as much as buying it.
Yeah.
I mean, sir, I am guilty of listening everything from Spotify, but still, it gives the artist like, money. I don't.
Yeah.
I think,
and it's like
in that way, when streaming services became like a thing, I think illegal downloading plummeted. Like really, like people don't download. Like I used to download music back in the you know, Emule old days and Kasa days when you had like those programs that you used to download shit. Yeah, and it took like freaking 1 week to download one episode of anime, and then it even wasn't that episode.
Oh yeah. Or it was like hard subs, like sub Espanol, and it was like
and then you're like, oh, fuck this.
Yeah.
But I think it's good anyway that like streaming services are.
Yeah, I like it.
People don't necessarily download music that much.
Yeah, and it's so easy because you just pay $10 each month, and then you can just use it as much as you want. Like you don't have to find the music, and you just like type the artist name, and then it's. Of course, you don't find like really indie bands, but nowadays even the indie bands,
I
do have their music there.
Many even independent artists put their music up on iTunes and Spotify because it's so easy.
Yeah.
Like
it's so easy nowadays. Yeah, I think it's very good.
But there was one topic that I wanted to talk about. That I saw on Reddit. Reddit is my source for everything. Like, actually, I just want I want to talk about Reddit briefly before I go into this. Like, I used to I made a Reddit account like years ago, and then I like never used it. But then I downloaded the app, and then like just one evening I just started browsing and started following certain like subreddits, and then it kind of became a thing that like before I go to sleep I just browse Reddit. And even like yesterday I was just reading one like subreddit conversation, and it's like really entertaining for some reason. Like people are so nice, especially in this one that I'm gonna read now. Like this was I want to ask you also this question. Like the topic was what's your internet white whale, something you saw once but never found again? So do you understand like the concept, internet white whale, in so to speak? So you saw something once but never found it again. Yeah. Do you have anything like does anything come to mind?
Well, I'm gonna think about it.
I can tell my one. Like I have several. I know that I have several things that, but one came to mind like directly, and I maybe even gonna comment on that thread because people are helping. There was like a lot of like people wrote things that
people just help each other.
They help each other, and it was really entertaining to read because someone wrote something like blah blah blah, this kind of, and they describe it, and then someone just comes in with the link like, is it this? And they're like, oh my god, thank you.
That's so fucking good.
So there was like many of those. It was like really entertaining to read, like people helping each other, like find those things. But anyway, my internet white whale is somewhat embarrassing because it's an anime music video from Naruto. So Naruto AMV actually. So it was like, I don't even remember what kind of music it was, but I think it was like some sort of upbeat song, and there's like a part where like different characters from Naruto are doing like those jutsus, and it changes from like character to character. It was like really well made, but I never found it after I saw it. Wait, like years ago.
Was it like from the original soundtrack, or?
I don't think it was just like a random song, and someone created a music video out of Naruto.
Yeah. Oh my god, wait.
But I've tried to find it. Like we had like a conversation in that one group chat, and even like Pauli and Ku tried to find it, but we never found it. Like there's so many of those, and I don't know if it's even like deleted. I was thinking that maybe it was like made by some Finnish person, because I think I saw it in like assembly the computer
like a
LAN party, fucking huge ass LAN party. But anyway, I think it was there in AMV competition like maybe 10 years ago or something. So I don't know if it was even ever uploaded to YouTube or.
Yeah, maybe you saw it like once only.
Yeah, because I just remember it was really well made and the song was good, but I have other than that, and I remember the one like the jutsu scene that it was really like on beat, like they were doing those things and it changed from character to character.
Yeah.
So that's my internet
like,
white whale.
I'm thinking like, because I have not internet white whale, but I have like one thing that I tried to Google but I never find, and it was like some game I used to play on PC.
Yeah.
I think I already talked about this game on our podcast with Pauli.
Yeah.
It was like some like really fucking old game, and I think it was fuck. I can't even fucking remember what was it. Like I have some like memories on it, but it's so hard to describe.
Yeah.
Like,
was it you who said that, and then people tried to find the game, or is it someone else who? Because I think someone.
Yeah, I think someone tried to find it, and they actually said it. Is it this one? And it wasn't. It was something else. But fuck, yeah, I hate it. And also, I think I don't watch anime. Like I don't really like anime, but I have one that I saw like maybe 10 years ago.
Yeah.
But I can't remember the fucking name, and I can't even remember what the fuck happened in that anime, but I just remember I liked it. And that's the most frustrating thing, when you kind of remember it.
Yeah, but you still
remember it's fucking good. But yeah. You need like, if someone would said it to me, like, do you know this and this and this?
Yeah.
Then it will just like click and I'll be like, oh yes.
Probably,
you know. I hate it. Because you can't, nowadays you can, because when you open Google, you can basically write what you're thinking and you can find something, you know, from word to word. What are like, for example, if you think about some movie that you saw, you will write like, for example, one guy with blah, 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 with blah, blah, blah. And then you will probably find the movie that you're thinking.
Like I'm usually like really good at doing research online, like Googling and trying to figure something out, but that freaking AMV.
Maybe it's just deleted.
Maybe it never even was online, because back in 2007 the internet wasn't the same. Or was it even, maybe it was back in 2005 or 4.
Yeah. Like many fucking.
But it was like really long time ago.
Yeah, when YouTube started? Was it 2005? No, fuck no. Maybe, 2006, 7.
Maybe somewhere around that.
Yeah.
But like top comment on this white whale thing was actually funny. Like it says, there was a website in around 2005. It was quite an amateur personal website. I think it probably run by a teen. It had a very over-the-top dark red patterned background, maybe white font color. Anyway, it was packed full of resources and had a collection of HTML/CSS code snippets and such for people to copy-paste and use to customize their personal home pages. Most
what the
aimed
fuck is
at
that?
kids and teens, when things like GeoCities and MapMice were popular.
Yeah.
You know the stuff, custom cursors, sound effects, animated buttons, borders, frames within frames, everything that is banned in the world of today's responsive user-friendly mobile compatible webs. Anyway, that is kind of funny because the internet has changed so much. But the thing is that someone actually found that freaking site and it was still
What
up.
was it? Because why does it sound so familiar?
I only have
a
screenshot. Sorry, I can't go down from that, but it was some kind of like, I kind of remember, because I used to have my own website at GeoCities and, you know.
Yeah.
Same.
It sounds so familiar. What the fuck?
Yeah, because to me it also sounded like I remember, but I think there was like several different like resource websites that you could
that kind of websites,
that kind of stuff, you know.
I think actually
like iframe codes and
yeah, because I think even Finnish people made like own site for that kind of shit that people can like share like not like animations, but you know, like the fucking codes and shit.
If you compare to like what making sites is now, like kids don't code. They have like Squarespaces and like services that provide them everything on a silver platter. Like here, everything is ready.
Easy.
Like when we were kids, like even if me and you have age difference, but still like when we were kids, like you coded. You just like coded blog layouts or whatever, like, and I think many of our friends learned to code, because we had to. You know? There was no other option. There was nothing ready made.
It was funny because I learned, like, I went to like media school for 3 years, which was about like coding and like everything, but I learned before that, many years before that. By myself. I just like tested some shit and I was like, oh, this is nice. Because like people had
today's world of smartphones and shit like that, people don't like learn the way.
People don't know how to code anymore. It's so sad in a way.
Because I think it was really good thing that like we were such internet nerds.
It was really it was really useful skill.
Yeah. Because you understand like coding is complex anyway. Like
it is.
Like of course there's different types of coding, like you know, not only HTML and CSS, but still like if you know one, you can pretty much learn other coding languages much more easily when you know one. So.
Yeah, because you kind of know the pattern, how to do it. So like even though I hate coding now,
same,
because I did it too fucking much, but still it's like nostalgic.
Like
to even think about
I have a freaking bachelor degree in information technology and coding. I'm like I don't want to work with that. So even though there's money in coding, but
it is.
I'm
like,
just too much of an artist soul.
IT is really a strong field nowadays, but it's like you have to actually really like it. To do like to actually work with it.
I mean, I've had few coding jobs and I hated every second of it. So.
I can relate.
Well, not every second, but still, like it's really like if you're coding something that you have like zero interest in, like you're like,
so I hate it.
Really consumes you.
Like, especially when there's one thing you don't know how to fucking fix it. It doesn't work, and you're like, what the fuck is happening? And then you try to fight with the one thing for like many fucking days, and then you do something and it works. You're like, what the fuck?
And then the worst thing is you don't even know how you fixed it.
That's the worst thing. I hate it.
You're just like, okay, this works now. Well, good, we can move on. But I have no fucking clue how I made it work.
And then it's fucking shit when you have like couple of like errors, and it's like when you fix one, but it's like they're connected because you fucked up like many hours before. So you're like, where the fuck should I, like, what the fuck should I do now? Then you have to actually read the whole code from the start to actually see the mistake. I hate it. I hate it. And it's even like nowadays, do you know Dreamweaver?
Yeah.
They have like, when you make code and when there's error, you can see the error. You can see like red, like shit. So you can just one click and you can see where the error is.
Yeah.
So it's so easy nowadays. Like if you want to code something.
Yeah, many programs like they predict also a lot of the code, but like back in the days when I was coding, like we just open a freaking notepad and you just start typing.
Yeah, fuck
there
that
is
shit.
no like
I know.
no.
I know, right? Yeah, nowadays, you just write like slash, and then it knows like if it's like fucking AI. It
like
reads your mind what you're gonna.
Or there's like a pop-up list or something, like drop down or something. You can choose whatever you want, and then it predicts the next thing and next thing and next thing, and it's easy. And
even nowadays they have like templates that you can fucking drag and drop.
Yeah.
It's I can.
Was it?
I love it.
Adobe XD, one of those programs.
Yes.
Like I've never tried it, but I'd still want to try it because it seems really easy.
Yeah.
And interesting, kind of.
Yeah. But I think because we are like the war veterans, so that's why we think it's nostalgic, because we have used so many fucking hours like raging with our codes. So I think it's funny because of that. Oh, what a fucking good old days with the headaches.
Yeah.
HTML headaches. How did you learn, by the way, speaking of like computer and shit, how did you learn like Photoshop, and what was the first thing, like how did you find Photoshop and like Adobe programs? Because I remember mine. I had like just a friend who was like making. No, I had a friend who was my age, and his brother was actually working for some like designing shit.
Okay.
And he had obviously he had Photoshop.
Yeah.
So my friend used his Photoshop, and I think no, it wasn't, because he said that I was just about to say that he watched tutorials from YouTube, but no, because there wasn't YouTube at that time. He read tutorials from the internet, with like pics and stuff. So wait, I got a fucking message. I got distracted. So he watched like tutorials and then learned by that. And I remember I asked like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, how can you make that kind of like cool pictures? And then he showed me and said like, what should I Google to find like tutorials? Yeah. And then I found many, and I was like, oh my God, this is so fucking fun. And then I took like fucking weird pictures, put it on my computer, and just Photoshop like fucking weird shit.
I remember also like, I think it was Photoshop 7 or something. That was the first version that I was using. But anyway, I didn't watch like at first, like not like video tutorials. Like there was like a website, and it was like picture by picture, like screenshots of what to do. That kind of stuff. Yeah. So that's kind of how, but I can't remember like how I discovered Photoshop. Maybe it was because I was like 15 when I started like taking pictures.
Yeah.
And maybe through that or something.
Yeah. And you saw like, remember people were uploading pictures on like fucking MySpace and stuff.
Yeah.
And they had like weird effects.
Yeah.
I remember when I saw them, I'm like, what the fuck? Like, how did they make that shit? Like all the like color, like effects and stuff. I was like, oh, that's so fun. Looks so fun.
Good old MySpace days.
Oh my God. With the autoplay.
Yeah.
Music.
All those GIFs and.
Oh my God. I get cancer even thinking about it.
Facebook.
Did they have a
really
still MySpace?
Yeah, they have, but like no one uses it really. They have some users, but basically it's dead.
It's just for memes.
Yeah.
I wonder if I still have MySpace like page. Probably, yeah.
I don't know. Maybe if they deleted like inactive profiles or not.
Maybe. Because I remember I used to got like emails. Well, this was maybe 10 years ago, but like I remember the emails like, "Come back, we miss you." I was like, fuck off.
They did like major overhaul for the website at one point, like all the
I remember
layout and everything. But
I remember it was like huge thing when people actually stopped using it because of that.
Yeah,
because they made like huge. Yeah, the layout changed like from
it went to shit.
Yeah. And I think like why they killed it was because people used to make like their own layouts, but when they made the new layout, I think it was like harder to make, or like not impossible, but you couldn't customize it that much.
Yeah, but I still think Facebook effectively killed MySpace. In the end.
I think so too. Yeah.
People were just moving on, and Facebook had something to offer at that point. So
yeah,
now it's just
I wonder if
shit.
our listeners remember MySpace.
Depends on how old they are.
Yeah,
because MySpace was like the golden era was back in like 2005, 6, 7.
Yeah.
Over 10 years ago.
Oh fucking god.
No time flies.
Oh my fucking god.
But there was like, we had a band page in MySpace as well, because it was for music as well.
Yeah, it was. Wasn't it like mainly for music?
Yeah, I think it was, but like people used it for their personal profiles.
Yeah.
There was a lot of bands and
yeah, because I remember like people had the like music player there, and yeah,
it was fun.
So, yeah, it's so funny.
Speaking of
they don't have
music, actually, I wanted to talk about the new music video that Lil Pump just released called Drug Addict.
Yeah.
What did you think?
I like the music video. The song was like, I like the like it's, you know what's funny to even admit, I like Lil Pump's music. And I like his like I don't know why I like him so much, but I fucking love him.
Lil Pump like actually a Harvard dropout or something like that?
Nah, I think it's just
dropout from
just
somewhere.
No, he says that he's Harvard dropout, but I think it's just me.
But I think it was actually true.
Nah, I don't know. I think there's no like real.
No, but anyway, I still think that he's actually like really smart, like, and the whole thing is you know, kind of like an act, or like he's playing a character.
Yeah, and especially now, like, because he stopped using fucking drugs.
Yeah.
So you can actually see that he's actually doing pretty well now.
Yeah, like he looks healthy. And
he looks healthy, yeah.
If you're doing hardcore drugs, you don't look healthy, and your teeth don't look healthy, and you know.
Yeah, and so. I saw like interviews, like even 1 year before, and he was like, he was high as fuck. You can see like, it was so bad. Like he took like many drugs, like mixed before the interviews, and like now he's like.
No, but some people actually are saying that he was. Then playing a role that he wasn't so fucked up that he led people to believe that like it's just, you know, a role. But like that's what I wanted to talk about, the music video. Like think about the lyrics, and he had Charlie Sheen like in the video who is like who was on the news that about his own like drug addiction. I think it's actually like some sort of a satire or a parody, like in a way.
It is. You know what's funny? Because he made the song because he stopped using drugs earlier this year, and he made the song about like parodying himself also with the drugs, and he hooked up Charlie Sheen from Instagram. He posted Instagram story and said like, I want Charlie Sheen on my music video. I will pay with only cash. And then he saw like he had like stack of like hundreds of bills. He was like, I'm gonna pay you in cash, come to my music video. And then he fucking actually was in the music video, so I think it was so funny. Yeah, I think
it's funny how people are like, I was just reading the comments like, Lil Pump is promoting drug use and he's
no, like, it's just a fucking joke.
Yeah,
it's just a joke.
Like exactly, like it's a joke or like it's a parody. It's
it's a parody. Yeah, and also I think like because Charlie Sheen is getting better now, so I think he also went in as a like character, like drug addict character.
Yeah.
Because he's so
I don't understand why people are so like
triggered. People are so fucking sensitive shit. Like did they even watch the video? There's one scene where like he pours lean into like it looks like cereal, but it's like full of pills. So he's basically like eating pills and lean as milk. So oh my god, why people are so taking it so seriously?
Because people love to get triggered about everything.
And also I think it's so stupid that people get triggered by, for example, by Lil Pump's like lyrics. They say like, oh, what a fucking stupid guy that he makes music and says one word like 2,000 times. Like, yeah, it's not supposed to be lyrical music. It's supposed to be like fucking shit.
Just entertaining.
Not even party music. Yeah, entertaining. Like like kind of like parody music. So I don't think why people get so triggered about the lyrics and like you don't like. I even saw like people comparing Lil Pump to Eminem. I was like, why do you even compare them? Yeah. It's not the same. They both do hip hop. They both do rap, but it's not the fucking same shit. You shouldn't even.
Like it's the same as in like if you think about metal music, there's so many different sub scenes in metal. Like not every metal band is the same. Like same in hip hop. There's so many different. Like different types of artists. Like
and like the purpose of the music. Like there's like upbeat. There's like really repetitive. Repetitive. But you know what I mean. Music, lyrics. The shit that gets stuck in your head. And it's on purpose that people will listen to it. Because it stuck in your head. And it's not because they don't come up with better lyrics or better melodies. It's just because it's made to stuck in your head when you fucking loop that shit. So I don't know why. Because think about our music. We make kind of technical music in a way. Compare that to like, I wouldn't get triggered about pop music. Yeah, like because imagine like some beats, for example, Rockstar by Post Malone. It's so fucking easy to make the song. But why is it so popular? It's because it's so catchy and it's so
just repeating the
easy to it's so easy to listen and so
I mean I wouldn't get triggered about some because I've been like challenging myself to make totally different music
from beats.
I mean, like beats, like that I was inspired by X's music, like so tried to like make that kind of vibe, and it's really it's so different world from like
it is
metal, but it's fun to challenge yourself and make like really something that is almost opposite from what you make with your band.
I think it's
because then you can maybe take something home from the experience and use it.
It's refreshing.
Bring it to the next project or whatever. Like
and I think like even though we do music as a band, I think we shouldn't limit ourselves. Like if we want to do rap duo, we could do it without like even questioning it. Like, I think there's many people who would get triggered. Like, why do you do that? If you're in band, why would you blah blah blah?
I think there's like a good example actually from that, like when Magipray split and then like Juzuko and Koichi.
Yeah.
He's called Genki.
They did
right?
the pop. Yeah,
Genki and Koichi. Yeah. So Genki and Koichi did like a pop duo, which is really different from Magipray.
Yeah,
and like many fans were like angry and like, I'm disappointed and like, why do you even have to say that to them? Like, they're doing what they probably want to do.
Yeah.
So isn't that a good thing? Like, if you're supporting them, like, you don't have to like that type of music, but why do you have to say like you're disappointed or you're like you
like
hate
go to
it
listen to the old music?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And what kind of fan are you if you like?
Yeah, if you don't
say you support them and then you're just like, no, but this is shit. Like,
it's so selfish.
Just because it's different from like older stuff.
And it's so funny because when they say like, I will support the blah blah the artist, but I'm still disappointed and I won't support the new project. Yeah, well, what the fuck? Like, and then you ask like why, and they're like, because I don't like it. What the fuck?
I mean, sir, you don't have to like it, but don't lie to yourself that you're supporting.
Yeah. But also, I actually saw some people said like, I don't like this, but I will still support them.
Of course, yeah.
And I was glad to see that kind of reaction because that's like genuine.
Yeah, if they want to support them as people and not so much as only because they did
musicians,
this type of music.
Yeah, that kind of music, yeah. So that's actually a good example. Yeah. Because like I think people should let people do whatever they want. Yeah. Regardless, like they think that they're doing like mainly.
Yeah. I mean, you don't have to like everything, and everyone has
of course,
their own like preference for music. Maybe, I mean, I'm really open for like at one moment I can listen to like really, let's say, like Periphery, and then the next moment I'm listening to like X, you know.
Same.
Like going from metal to hip hop.
It really, it really depends on the mood. But that's why this is kind of spoiler for people who will listen to our new album. But we have a lot of like kind of like genres in mixed in a way, if you think about it. So that's why it's so nice when you listen to their songs, because then you get like. Because we have so many styles basically into one, so it's really nice to listen to.
Exactly.
Yeah, so it really depends on the mood. Like I hate people who are too like limited with genres and like.
Or even if you are, then why be so like vocal about it and hate it openly?
Like
why not,
that's true. Yeah.
Why not like let people just make whatever art
their own
they want?
Yeah, like let people fucking be. If you don't like it, you don't have to. You can just ignore it.
Yeah, I mean, just move on.
Yeah.
Why use energy to bash something that someone else is making?
Yeah,
I don't understand.
Like just there's like so many things
like waste of energy.
Yeah, I think like the 80% shit I see on the internet I don't like, but I don't even get triggered about it. I'm just like, oh, I don't like this, and then I go away.
Move on.
Yeah.
Because I really don't understand like what even drives people to like, if you like, let's say that you see a YouTube video that you don't like.
Yeah.
What do? You close that video and you move to the next video. You don't go into that video's comment section and use 10 minutes to write a comment about how much you hate. No. Like, why? No. That's just something that I never understood.
I don't get
like
it.
Why?
Yeah, same.
Why people did that?
Like, I think the most like the fuck, I'm so fucking frozen now. What the fuck? like the biggest thing that you can do is just press the dislike button and then move on.
Yeah.
Like I think people have too much free time if they actually go to argue about some, or not even argue, but they would say a comment like, this is shit, like delete your channel, or make good music, or I understand if it's like good, if you have actually good opinion and you give critique, then it's nice. But if it's just like, kill yourself, this is shit, blah blah blah, it's like,
it's pointless.
Why do you use your fucking time? Go home and fap to your
go ham.
And fap to the things that you like.
You seem tired because but there's one last thing that I wanna shortly touch, because we can put this on the title and it actually there was two, but I will skip the whole TenaCon thing. People have been talking about it, so that we will skip, but I do want to talk about Trump and Putin visiting or meeting in Helsinki.
Yeah, why are they meeting in Helsinki? What the fuck?
Because like Finland is like
in the
middle ground, so to speak. You know, we are so like we have good reputation of being, you know.
Yeah. Because
what's
I saw
the word
the
in English. Puolueeton. What's that word in English? Like neutral.
Yeah, neutral. Yeah, without any side. Like you don't choose any sides. Like Finland is like
there's
not choosing any sides.
Yeah, I think they are actually gonna meet in the presidential castle, so they're not going into some freaking abandoned place in the forest. So they're actually meeting in the city, and that will actually will affect like a lot of Helsinki.
Everything.
Yeah,
it will affect everything.
I visited the kauppatori. What's that called in English?
Fucking
marketplace. Yeah, because that's like right next to the presidential castle. So that the whole marketplace will be closed. I think it's a Monday.
Next Monday
or soon. 16th. What's that?
Is it Monday? I think it's
check. Yeah, so it's in a week. Next Monday. Yeah. So anyway, they will close the whole thing. Like there is no marketplace that day, and
probably also like surroundings, like around the area.
But the funny thing is, like because my friend works at the marketplace, so she said that they will like get a free day. But like she has a friend in the Helsinki, like the what is it in English? The maintenance, whatever, or something.
Yeah.
And they've been actually using. Okay, now I'm really struggling with English. I don't know the word. I have to find the word, because otherwise I can't explain this. You can entertain.
What word?
Hitsa. Mikä on hitsata?
It's probably really
weld. Okay, weld. Yeah. So they've been welding some of the like the sewer entrances. Like there's those circle things in the ground. So they've been welding those shut near the presidential castle, so nobody can come through. Like it's freaking ridiculous. But that's how how tight the security around it is.
Oh my god, that's so funny.
But yeah, it will fuck up like most of the public transport around that area. So like, you know, Katajanokka, I don't even know how people are gonna get there.
Skatta. Yeah, they don't go home.
And there's something part of the meeting in Finlandia House, and then obviously they will like drive through Helsinki like center, so there will be a lot of chaos, I think.
But it's so fucking funny that like the supreme leaders are coming to Helsinki to meet. Like
Trump and Putin.
Only fucking Kim Jong-un whatever should be there. Then it would be like the whole
Holy Trinity.
Like a Holy Trinity, with the supreme leaders.
But wasn't like Putin? No, Putin. Yeah, Putin. I think Putin was just in Finland, and there was also like tight security around that. But maybe he was just meeting with Sauli Niinistö.
Sale boy.
Yeah, but it's really surreal that
it's so funny. Yeah,
freaking characters like Trump and Putin are meeting in Helsinki. Like, right.
It's so weird. Yeah,
where I live.
Yeah. Like imagine if someone would bomb the place, you would kill two supreme leaders at once.
And it would be freaking devastating.
It would be fucking
like also like because
catastrophe.
They came to Finland to be safe because we are neutral, and then something like that.
Something would happen. That would be so fucking bad. It would be really bad for Finland. Yeah, but maybe we should fucking wrap it up. It's soon 4 a.m. here. Oh my god.
Yeah, we should go to sleep.
How many minutes have we talked today?
It's about 1 hour. It's 1 hour 9 minutes on the call, but we talked maybe before we started.
So it's around 1 hour. That's weird. Yeah, so we can talk about the TanaCon on the next podcast, even though
we can do a little bit more research. Like I have a lot to say about it, and it's an interesting topic anyway. So
I also have actually like related to that. I have things I want to talk about, like event organizing, and that kind of shit.
Yeah,
because we also
we can take those up on the next podcast.
Yeah, even though the TanaCon wouldn't be like the topic anymore. Well, it's.
Or let's not even. It could be because there might be like new news, but
maybe.
Let's save it for the.
We can talk about it because we have opinions. Yes, but thanks for listening to our sleepy shit.
This was a bit more random-ish. We didn't have that much like set topics, but there was some at least. Until next time then.
Until next time.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.